Hello everybody, welcome back to ClearSurf Financial Education. Today I'm going to discuss a little bit about Bitcoin. We'll do an update on Bitcoin, GameStop, some of the Reddit plays, and also get into what I see coming for this next week or so here. If you're looking for some ideas, I might have a couple for you. So remember to subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll know when the next videos come out. And I think we'll be doing one soon here, another tax update. I'm seeing some things in the tax office which might benefit you folks. So I'll be getting that one out here shortly. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. I think is interesting. The stock market is closed today, Monday. But Bitcoin is trading 24/7. So Bitcoin was over Valentine's. It was $50,000. It's 300 shy of $50,000. You'll leave you the links to the Bitcoin video that I did back in December where I said a breakout or fake out's coming, and man, was it a breakout. From 17.5 to now $50,000 in Bitcoin. Largely because people are getting on board. MicroStrategy CEO put some of his cash into it, and then it wasn't long after that Elon Musk and him were tweeting, talking about it. That was about a month ago. And now Elon Musk, weeks after that, did it. And he put I think it was $1.5 billion of Tesla's cash on the balance sheet into cryptocurrency, into Bitcoin. And now you're seeing more hedge fund managers and other institutions talking about accepting it. PayPal and Square, their stocks have been going straight up. I'm mad at myself. I keep looking at PayPal and Square, looking for an opportunity to get in, and they just keep going higher. PayPal is now trading at, you call it 300. After hours now, it's 302. So this stock, it just keeps going up. They're talking about potentially capitalizing on the online people that want to do online banking. And so I think I read somewhere they've got, I think they're approaching 300 million clients, I believe it was. Let me see if I can find the number, but they made some comment in their press release that they're expecting, I think 700,000. I mean, it was just blows your mind which way they're going. So that and Square has been another one. You can go onto Square without a brokerage account and buy cryptocurrency. I mentioned this before. When I first looked into this, I think Bitcoin was around 35,000. I put up my PayPal account and I looked, and I had money in there. And I'm like, well, I could buy it here. And it's like, I didn't do it because I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, this thing just seems so heavy. But now all these institutions are piling in. And this weekend I read an article where now New York, BNY Mellon, BNY Mellon, which is BNY New York, I think it is. They are one of the largest banks in the country, and they're talking about finding a way to accept cryptocurrency. So with all these institutions getting on board, then you've got the Reddit people and all the retail traders who are starting to pile in on almost anything online. Anything dealing with online seems to be popular, other than GameStop. That was the big one they pushed for a long time. That has come collapsing down. I looked at some threads this weekend, and one person had the courage, I guess you can call it, to post there. They showed their account, and I warned people about the GameStop, but I didn't chase it up because I missed the breakout. But I knew it was going to come crashing down. And oddly enough, well, not oddly enough, expectedly, this guy shows an account that was $6,000 that's currently worth about $150, probably on its way to zero, because if he bought that through options, when the stock was higher, those options have a time period, whether it be 1 week, 2 weeks, months. There's options every week pretty much on these stocks, and that means it's worthless if it's not above that strike. So his account may go to zero. So a lot of people chased it from that, that move into the 450 range, I think it was, and a matter of like went from 150 to 450 in like a day, maybe 500, and rolled over. So those same people, I'm starting to see a lot of chatter in there where they're following Bitcoin. They're into the cryptocurrencies of all kind. Even this Dogecoin, that's another one. It just seems like Dogecoin, D-O-G-E coin. I looked into this. This was a 2-cent cryptocurrency that went up to like 8 or 10 cents because Elon Musk tweeted out Doge, D-O-G-E, meaning Dogecoin. Stock went from like 2 cents to like 8 cents. Unbelievable, a couple 100% return. But then recently, he just made a comment that if people dumped all of it, he wouldn't be surprised or disappointed or something like that. It was just, right now, these people are just following anything he says. And it's kind of scary to see like this thing moving so quickly, but this is a different currency. I only did a little bit of research on this one because it's not a Bitcoin where there's 21 million coins, will never be any more. This is a currency, this is a crypto where they keep making more. So it's only gonna go up if people keep buying it, because as long as they keep making it, it's no different than dollars. People are jumping into cryptocurrency because the government keeps printing more money, meaning the dollars we have now are worth less. So as long as that trend continues, that's the same thing. So I wouldn't jump into Dogecoin unless it's just for a trade. If Elon Musk trades out on buying it or something positive, maybe for a trade, but I would not jump in there because it's one of those that they keep creating more of it and it's just gonna go down. So, but Bitcoin is definitely getting the attention of banks. MasterCard came out and said they're going to work on some way to accept cryptocurrency for some type of transaction. So with MasterCard, PayPal, Square, all of these companies that mention anything, any press release dealing with cryptocurrency, and their stocks are going higher. I mentioned PayPal earlier. I mean, I keep kicking myself. I keep waiting for like a decent pullback on either Square or PayPal to buy into this. And Friday, PayPal was up, another 5%, $13, and another 3 after hours. So tomorrow the markets open up, PayPal is going to be over $300. Another one I saw was pretty interesting. Let me see if I can find my notes here. Interesting piece talking about the Reddit traders. They don't really call them Reddit traders right now. They're calling them just retail investors, which we know a lot of the Reddit people were retail investors. So the retail investors, they're definitely getting into the stock market and trading. They're not really looking to invest, where generations in the past put money in, forget about it over the long term. Market's always been higher every 10-year period, as long as you can, far back as you want to look at a chart. But now they're getting in on this, and it was interesting to find out, let's see here, trading between 2000, retail shares of over activity have doubled from 15 and 18% to over 30. So the retail investors definitely making it smart, not just on pushing Bitcoin, but looking at PayPal, Square, all of these stocks that have anything to do with online businesses, Lemonade, Snow, anything where, I hate to say millennial, but younger people, they like to transact online. And if you look at Lemonade, it's about buying insurance online. You don't have to meet anybody face to face. Like, I was in the business for 14 years, and you want to buy insurance, we sit down and talk, look at your finances, find out what you want to do, and we come up with a plan. And nowadays, they just want to go online, not talk to anybody, buy insurance, and that's what Lemonade's all about. And that's another one, the stock just keeps going up. It's just amazingly, it just keeps going higher. So it's kind of just a different world, I guess, I can say that we're kind of living in now, where people just want to buy that. So the other stock I was thinking about is Quantum. This is a QS is the ticker symbol. Now this is the one that caught my eye last week. There's talk, they deal with EV, because EV cars right now are very, very popular. It's Tesla, anything doing EV, and this company works in that battery realm. So their stock was up $10 on Friday to 55. And I was looking at Reddit, there were some people in there in that forum, and also on Yahoo Finance, that were talking about, going higher. Now the reason being is one of the top analysts raised the price target to $70. So this is one that I may be looking at getting in. So you might want to do your own homework. But QS is one I might follow, because that $10 move, that is a true breakout. If you look at a 1-year chart, this thing was much, much lower. Matter of fact, let me pull it up so I can give you the accurate numbers. This is a stock that was, $12 in October, November last year. $14, $15 that popped up on December 21st to 114. So $14 stock, one of these stocks that they chase, and it went to 114. It's now jumped $10 to 55. It very well may get legs again. And I bring this up because I've been watching the whole, they jumped out of the GameStop and the AMC, the Reddit people did, that is, and they were following the pot stocks. So if you looked at Tilray, if you looked at CGC, Canopy Growth, those stocks were just flying high. And of course, it took about 2 days and they came crashing down. So Tilray was another one. Let me see if I can pull that ticker up here quickly. Another Reddit trade. The thing about it is, if you're going to get in this off of Reddit, you really need to be quick and be careful. Otherwise, steer clear. I mean, it went from $30 on February 8th, $30. Tilray then peaked out 2 days later at 63. So there's a double. The next day it fell, cut in half, dropped 50%. So these people, the retail investors, yeah, there's a lot more trades in there because of that, but you need to be careful, because you're in one of these stocks before they pop. Do not be greedy. This thing went to 300 last year on one of these spikes. Anybody that's thinking it was going to go to 100, 200, or 300 lost half their money in 2 days. So be careful, but QS I think is another one that might get some legs. So anyway, a lot to watch, a lot to look for, but this company that I just mentioned, let me hit the back button here, they report on Tuesday after hours. So QuantumScape Corporation, and if you want to play the EVs, watch this one closely because it could get some legs here, and I wouldn't be surprised. I think forget the gentleman's name, Jonas, very highly rated analyst that follows the stock and moved his price target. And as soon as he did, that's what caused the stock to pop. And since it was one of those ones before that they chased to 114, could this pop again when the market opens on Tuesday and Wednesday? I'll be watching it closely if it does, because it could be a short trade, could be an in and out trade, maybe a day or two, but anyway, one to watch. So be careful out there. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll keep my eye out for the next one. Take care.